Hello, friends. I'm Jennifer Wheeler. I'm the Director of Elementary Education here at Ensign Peak Academy, and I am so glad that you are joining me here. I know how hard it can be to make educational choices for your kids. There's often so much doubt or confusion. There are so many options. And so the fact that you would take the time here today to learn a little bit more about our program means a lot to me. And I hope that we can give you the answers that you need. And as always, I am here to help you. So if you have questions, feel free to reach out and contact me. I would be happy to talk with you more in depth about any of these things. So you might be wondering a little bit about what Ensign Peak is. Ensign Peak is an academy for members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and their friends. While it is not affiliated with the church, our mission here is to educate in the light of the restored gospel, to foster a love of learning, and to foster liberty. So you're going to find all of these things woven into our programs here at Ensign Peak Academy. Our program is family-centered and home-supported. What that means is that you're not going to spend hours a day sitting in a classroom or sitting in front of a computer while a teacher talks at you or a mentor talks at you. Instead, much of what you will be doing will be done at home. We will provide the resources and you will carry those things out with your family. And then, depending upon the options that you select, you may have access to a caring and friendly mentor. Now, how do you know whether you have access to a mentor or not? Well, it really depends upon what you choose to purchase. So if you choose the independent program, we will provide you with the curriculum and the resources that you need to be successful in educating your children at home. You will not have direct mentor support, although you can always ask questions if you are confused. The other option is enrolled. So when you enroll in our school, then your child gets access to mentors in all aspects of their learning. They will have an opportunity to chat with mentors via Zoom. They will get feedback on all of the work that they do through our learning management system from their mentors. They will also have access to clubs. So you as the parent are still doing much of the instruction at home, but you have the support of mentors like me and others who can help you through that process. Your child gets support from the mentor, but more importantly, so do you. So we think that our mentor's job at the elementary level is not just to support your students or your children, it's instead to help you feel comfortable and confident in your ability to teach your children. And then your kids have the benefit of having a larger community. So both of those options are available to you. You get to decide which one fits your family best. And maybe it's one or the other, maybe it's a mix and match of both. Our program is comprised of 4 elements. So the first element is our unit studies. Our unit studies are really fun ways to engage in history, science, biographies, government, and fine arts. But unlike some programs where you're trying to do all of those things at once, we provide you each year with 10 to 30 topic unit studies. And the unit studies comprise US history and world history and an element of fine arts and something related to government and something related to biographies. And you're just going to be studying one of those things at a time. So rather than having to do science and history and government and art all at the same time, you're focusing on one thing at a time, which really leaves you as a family time to explore, to enjoy each other, and to find love in learning rather than having a checklist to do. The second element is our math program. We have math program options for all of our students K through 6, and they are really wonderful programs that help you to teach your child in ways that are fun and engaging. For our lower elementary students, we use our own in-house designed elementary math program, which is full of fun activities and games. And for our upper elementary kids, we are currently using Teaching Textbooks, which is a computer-based program that is just so fun. My kids love it. In fact, they only have to do math 4 times a week, and my kids often ask to do extra math. So hopefully that gives you an idea of just how much we love this program. Next is language arts. Our language arts program are comprised of different things based on the age of your children. So all of your children will have access to literature studies. Our younger elementary kids have access to a program called Teach Your Children to Read Using the Book of Mormon, which is all about phonics and fundamental reading skills, but using the Book of Mormon as your guide. Our older kids, in addition to their literature studies, also have access to a writing studies program that's a little bit different, whether you're in 2nd and 3rd grade or 4th through 6th grade. All of our courses are taught on a rotation, and all of them build on each other in ways that are very logical, so you can take them really in any order for your age group. It doesn't really matter. And then all of our students also have access to IXL. You can learn a little bit more about that on our language arts web pages or IXL's webpage. And then they also, for our upper elementary kids, have access to typing.com. So it's a very well-rounded, well thought out program that gives you the tools that you need and the flexibility that you need while still teaching really great skills. You will be able to learn more about each of these programs on the web page for the program. And then finally, we have clubs for our enrolled students only. So these clubs are the opportunity that your child has to get together with their mentor and other students. The clubs usually take place on Wednesdays from 10 to 1 p.m. Mountain time, so 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And we host a variety of clubs for different age groups. And these clubs really enhance the study. They're not required, but they're certainly really fun. In fact, they're my kids' favorite part. As a mom of 4 kids and a homeschooler, I have used these programs in all of their varieties. I've used the independent, I've used the enrolled, and we've just found so much joy in all of them. I am an English teacher and an instructional designer by trade. And I just find that I was spending so much time looking for good resources and trying to juggle things and fit them into my schedule that I was losing time enjoying my kids. And so this program has really helped me not only to find joy in learning myself, but to really find that family connection that I was missing, even though we were homeschooling. And also to find resources that help me teach the gospel in normal and natural ways while still giving me the rigorous education that I feel like my kids need in order to be prepared for their future. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you'll continue to join us and learn more. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I would be happy to chat with you anytime.